Okay, great stuff. So what we now see is a series of similar questions, 56 and a few others. I'll find out which ones exactly match that. But what we see here is that we have a scenario where we are, again, I cannot overemphasize. I think this, I mean, I don't know, I've always preferred this method, but of course, I will always rationally try and explain what is taking place. This is saying that receivables will increase by 90. So you're going to sell on credit to someone, they're going to pay you, whatever they pay you, they'll pay you 90 grand less. You can think of it that way, right? Which means that, but treat it, do the double entry yourself, revenue and then bank. So what we're saying here is that we're going to start off with, imagine we start off with nothing. Imagine they could be two different numbers. They will have a difference of 90. That's the point. And the easiest numbers to have a difference of 90, of course, are 0 and 90,000, right? So that's carried down, of course, right? Because this 90 gets brought down, if you like, think of it that way. So the key point here is it says you're going to sell these goods on credit for 352. So that's 352 here, 352, and then 352 here. So what must have happened is you're going to receive the difference, of course, in the bank, right? Because that's going to be 352 when it comes down. So you're going to have 352 minus 90,000 is going to have to be what's up here. So you're going to have 352 minus 90, which is 262. So you're going to have 262. 262. So 262 is going to be the actual amount of money in terms of the receipts. The 262,000 is what is coming in terms of actual cash flow, right? Because we've gone through this process of figuring that out. Material payables will reduce by 77,000. So you will end up paying, so you're paying whatever you owed. So imagine that's a trade payable, and imagine you owed 77,000 at the beginning of the period. You're literally saying you don't want to owe anything by the end of the period, so carry down to zero. But you then buy some goods on credit, materials for 34,200. So you have purchases 34,200, and you have 34,200. So it means that what you have done is you have debited trade payables and credited bank, if you like, with those figures. So that's 77,000 plus 34,200, which is 111,200. Materials 111,200. That's what's happened. So you've not only paid off what you owed, but you've also paid what you owe in that period, but you've paid what you owed in previous periods. Labor is always going to be what it is. It's just what it is. So you have 41,250, and other costs and other payables will increase by 2,000. So that literally is the same principle when we're dealing with this. I'll just erase this just to give myself space. Same thing. Other payables, same principle. Other, well, actually, 1 second. Other payables. So we'll call that other payables. So here we are. So you have this other costs, if you like. So other payables will increase by 2,000. So you started off with nothing, and then you're going to have 2,000, if you like, at the end. So what happens is you buy these other costs. Other costs 16,400, 16,400. And of course, what does it mean? The fact that it increases by 2,000 means that you've borrowed or you've used certain costs, but you've paid whatever you've paid. You haven't paid all of it off. You've paid 2,000. You've paid all of it but 2,000, which is why your other payables are increasing by 2,000. So 16,400, 16,400, 16,400 minus 2,000 brings us to 14,400. So this is what you've paid out of the bank, because that's what we're trying to assess here. What's leaving the bank? 14,400. So let's look at this then as to what's going on. So you have so what you have here is sales receipts of 262 coming in, and then you have all of this going out, if you like, of 111,200 plus 41,250 plus 14,400, which takes us to, me just do that again. 111,200 plus 41,250 plus 14,400, which is 166,850. 166,850. To take that away from 262,000, and you have 95,150. Right, perfect. Hope that's been helpful. So that's 56. That looks exactly like 57. That looks exactly like 58. And that's good. That'll take you all the way there. And that should deal with those questions for you. Great stuff.